if I could have done it differently, I would have tried to offset it to one side because we utilized it on the back too. But that's where they were freaking out, like all
Oh,
the other
yeah,
actresses,
yeah,
because
yeah.
they were seeing it. And
They used one of those in Seconds, right?
that was the first time I'd ever seen it
Yeah.
in seconds. Yeah.
You guys both kind of have that like DIY. I mean, I guess probably just indie in general, but that's what I was struck by. Like when I came, it's like, tell me like more about that. What do you think about?
About the DOI thing?
Yeah.
Well, there's two things. First of all, when you're given limited resources, you're forced into coming up with creative solutions. So if you watch a lot of low budget stuff, you can tell that the directors or the crew or whoever was in, they kind of gave up. They kind of accepted their limitations and just shot. Uh, I refuse to accept the limitations. So, okay, we have a blank wall here. How can we make that blank wall look like whatever it is that we want it to look like? My, like, I'm more of a motivating person. Like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, well, we can't because we can't. Well, can we do this? Can we do that? And then I rely on people like him to pull it off. Like, hey, look, why don't we do this and try this? And you're like, and all of a sudden he starts building shit. That was your cue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And go.
hey, can I get the lens? I mean, that's pretty. That's nice. But I just feel like because we did such a big live, I want that.
Isn't that a thing where it's like you can make like a little tornado storm?
Yeah, more cause chill. Hold on.
Mike made like a big deal on the first day of sitting down like his director's chair, and so I thought, I don't know, I expected that, but I was surprised to see like he never sat in it. He was always like right up with the actors and like talking with them and like finding out the blocking and the actions. He was like very involved, like literally right up in the action. And I thought that was really cool. I don't think a lot of directors do that. So yeah, I was really impressed.
It's time for food, I can tell. Yeah.
Time for pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
I got your nickel. Hey, jacked up by an 11-year-old. Heard about labor laws, Mike? Me neither. I'm 11.
Mark.
I remember Larry saying, you know what would be awesome if I could get Mike and Justin to tackle this with for me. And yeah, and then I was like about to water the garden one day, and literally it was like hands full, and my phone's ringing, and I look at Mike Acosta.
Nope, that's good right there. Yep, that's good. And then we'll punch in. We're out. Okay, take this. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. And he's like, hey, you know, I read this thing, and I'm gonna do some revisions on it. But what do you think? Yes, absolutely. So yeah.
I think we have to cut here. I think we have to do a cut. And it's a 15 degrees, so good morning. We go to her close. Her close looks there, hey, and she moves. And from that movement, I think we can get you here and have her walk into frame.
Okay. I think it's just good morning. It's just having his line. Like if they hear it and then we cut, it's just a reaction shot of them looking to that direction.
Right.
In the middle of gardening, one of those things where you use one hand, you know, free up one hand to pick up the phone, but then drop, all focus on phone. Yeah. And it's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm am one of his screenwriting students at UNC, and yeah, I mean he's not like any other professor. He's even crazier than he is here on set. So he's awesome. But I got to see, funny enough, the other side of that. We were in class, and he's like mid lecture. It was towards the end of the semester, and he was like, "Oh, hold on, guys," and he takes his call in front of us.
And he just has this big smile and just walks out of the classroom, doesn't even say anything, comes back like 10 minutes later, and he's like, "That's it, guys. Like, I'm directing something," and so I could see just like the passion really like whipped you guys up and
Oh,
gets you in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's about creating that safe space, and that's what Mike and Justin do. And Mike really understands that about artists, whether it be musicians or actors. I feel like he has this sweet confidence that he shares, and that's when artists are able to flex their muscles. And I am just so grateful to be in this spot, and be tackling something like I said, opportunities like this don't happen, and it's like Mike was saying this morning, if you give over to it, great things can just come with it, and so.
But no one died and no one was hurt. And look at the paper. Yeah. 312 something. That was our house. He burned that house down.
Okay, good. Yeah, don't, I'm already planning the reaction.
He burned that house down. He burned that house. He had to go over sit on the couch.
Go sit in your corner, Mike.
Yeah. Can you see me in frame? Yeah.
Go sit in your special chair.
Look, somebody give me my hat, my happy hat.
Your beret.
Nice to meet you. Remember, it's not nice to meet him. You're saying that, but you don't mean it. Let's work on that. What I mean is, fucking with you. You got it. All right?
Nice to meet you, subtext.
Yeah, that's it. Remember, natural. You're gonna have the power here, even though she's just come off this thing. This is like, shit, I didn't fucking know. She thinks she's got it, but not to you. All right? You're threatened by him. Just any child that's like, so you're threatened by that. That's why he.
How did Mike approach you, or was it Larry that approached you?
Yeah, it was Larry.
Do you think there is like a right way to do it?
The mistake I've made is that when I'm writing it, I'm thinking about producing it or acting or directing it. So I handcuff myself because I don't have a big budget. And it really, and I also make a mistake because I'm writing for somebody I'm thinking about other than myself, and that handcuffs me because I should be totally free. That's not my problem. Just write and take the handcuffs off and don't restrict yourself.
Let God do His work in His time, and you do yours. And what I take from that is that, at least whether you believe in the universe or Buddha, or whatever you believe in, the energy, that the universe, which we talk about the universe, if you're doing your work and you really put yourself into that and being creative, the universe rewards you. And as we've seen this morning, we were doing this silly little shower shot, which I wanted to take, we're just going to pop it in and go. It turns into something exceptional. And I believe that Justin and I have thrown ourselves and our creative juices and everything in 100% all the time. And the universe always rewards us with things. So as we go forward today, look and try to pay attention to those little things. And if you don't do things half-assed, you really give of yourself, I believe that the universe or God or whatever energy you believe in is going to reward you, because I think it likes beautiful things.
Back when I was shooting, we didn't have technology wasn't so advanced, so the way we could move around so easily and make a wonder, none of that ever occurred to me. And how the camera can just tell so much more than just having a spoken word. I wish I had embraced the writing more as a young man and stuff. I think my strongest suit is editing though, and stuff. So I get more enjoyment out of editing than anything else, I think. And now writing and stuff. I actually see that I was really hoping with Mike, when I sent him the script, I was hoping he sent it to one of you guys, that he was going to be too busy and just say, let me have one of my students look at it. And then when he liked it, that was more joyful than almost anything I've had, acting and stuff. It was just like, wow, he actually likes the script, what's wrong with it? Stuff like that. So, but what he's done is it's just a skeleton, and he's made it so much better. And it's almost like truly how it should be. It's like well, you've learned this. It's just the skeleton. Your screenwriting is just the bones, and then everybody else collaborates and makes it what it is. So if it's a success, it's not my success. It's everyone's success and stuff. I've written it one way, but Mike sees it a different way, and then it inspired me because I had not. He let me. He took Larry out of the character a little bit because I was gonna play it like Larry, and everyone knows Larry. Let's not see Larry. Let's see another character. So he's actually made me a better character by pushing me, and it's like, getting me out of my comfort zone.
Then we're gonna cut behind you anyway.
And they're gonna know it's behind you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Might be a little too low too. You can play it lower. Yeah, this won't go lower. I might have a solution. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
I wanted to work with a particular actor, and I just wanted to hopefully create those moments that I thought he and I could have together on camera and stuff. And what's fun about this is that I had written a daughter scene, and I just wrote it, and it was a very, very one-dimensional character. And with Mike and the actress Bridget, they just brought a whole another thing else, made it something else, and suddenly it's like, oh wow, I really have a relationship with this character. She was just a side character to get information across, but she made it her own. She and Mike. So.
Yeah. What's it like being out here? I was struck because I only knew Mike really as a teacher. He's crazy here. He's even crazier in class. He's wild. And it's like come out here. He's got all these like houses he's built and stuff. What's it like being out here? How does that?
Oh, it's great because I only live 50 miles from here, but I just did not want when he said I could stay. I was just great because I just wanted to stay in the environment and stuff. And I was intimidated because he's a big guy, and he's has a strong personality, and then when he asked us, I was interested in coming out to the house and stuff like that. So it was all new for me because we worked on Black Nostalgics, but I was just an actor on set for 3 days. And I just did not want to go home every day, and I just wanted to stay in the environment and just be in the moment most of the time. The best moments are while we're here and learning to enjoy the journey, not so much of the end how it ends and stuff like that. So I hope the film's successful, but this has been more enjoyable than whatever the end result of this film is and stuff. Just being in the moment and working with everybody else.
There's two really big parts. One part is I didn't know. I just really just kind of given up.
Yeah, that's a good line. Get out the walk in.
And then when he's like, "Why did you leave?" And you can even close your eyes there if you want. When he says, "Why did you leave me?" I didn't leave you. Remember, move. Like you actually did it. You're moving closer. Which side do you want by then?
I'm gonna be here. All their actions to this side, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you get big.
Yeah. So and you don't have to move. You stay. Yeah. You say, "Why did you leave?" And you were like,
"Why did you leave me?"
Said, "I didn't leave you. I left your thing."
Good.
I need to lie down.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Oh my God! I almost want to put you in your room. That's great. I was like, "Oh, you bitch!" Wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful. Can you feel it, Larry?
Yeah.
Can you feel that? Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Camera's good.
2 counts of arson. He burnt down a house.
I can read.
He's a convicted felon.
He was 17.
Yeah, and if anyone had died, he'd still be in prison.
But no one died and no one got hurt. 312 Sunset Street. That was our house.
He burnt that house down? Oh, he definitely can't stay here.
He has nowhere else to go.
That's not your problem. What if something sets him off again?
I know him.
You remember him. It's not the same thing. Can you honestly say you trust him not to do something dangerous?
If we land there, that's fine.
Pistol grip.
That's far back.
Yeah. You wanna look at one?
That one felt good.
Yeah,
I 312.
Even the word
Sunset Street.
boom
Do you
just
want
evokes
him
destruction.
instruction.
Stay on that page and then look, or look at her as he's delivering that line, because his face turns away from camera at that point.
You know, so just remember, don't lock.
Stare.
Yeah, don't lock. You know,
Uh-huh.
just do the things. Remember, try not to remember what he's going to say
Yeah.
and react to what he's saying when you're actually listening. Okay.
Good.
All right, we ready? Yep. Half step. Let's do it.
You know, I'm very much a believer in ideas are living things, and I feel like if you open yourself up to that, I mean, there's no limitation. I mean, I like failing. You know, it sucks. but-
Failing as a process.
Yes.
You know, you're not failing and it's over. It's you're failing and failing and failing and success.
Yeah.
Failure is a process until success, not like we're done and we're over. And I don't know, I just look at things. I mean, there's obviously some things like we can't make Interstellar.
Right.
Like we can't do it. Well, not like him. But if we wanted to do Interstellar, then it would be like, okay, so we need this big concept. How do we make this big concept in a world that we can build and control? And literally, if we just need wood and nails and stuff, I can fucking build anything.
Yeah.
Whatever we need, and we'll make it work.
You said it the other day about believing a lie. It's
Yeah.
like, as soon as we start to believe it's not going to work, that's when it all falls apart. you know?
So we're just,
And-
of course, it's going to work.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, David Mickey Evans. He is the writer and the director of The Sandlot, and he was doing Sandlot 2 and something, and they wouldn't give him the money. He needed a big paw for the dog. They wouldn't give him the money for it. And so he told one of the PAs, gave him some money, and said, "Go down to this place and get a wig." And so they got a big blonde wig, and he got some things, and he got a glove and the wig, and he chopped it all up, and he put his own arm in it. He just went like this, and no one in the movies, like, that's all it was. So, you know, there is no failure if you just envision it and just do it. You know, there's limitations. Like, you know, we can't do Blade Runner. You can't do that. But there's different versions of those movies that you can do. You just decide that you're not going to fail. And you do it.